Hello and welcome to Mind the Hive. So this channel has been created with a sole purpose, and that is to help the honeybee. Basically, right now, and for many centuries, the honeybee has been used and abused by society. They're really struggling currently. One of the newest struggles that the bees are dealing with is colony collapse disorder, which basically means that a full functioning hive with all of the worker bees and nursery bees and the queen, the hive that is fully healthy, fully functional basically, for no known reason, the worker bees just don't return to the hive and just leave the queen and a few nursery bees left to fend for themselves. So these colonies are obviously dying. No pinpointed cause that could be fixed, and no way for the bee keepers to really help and nourish these hives. Bees are extremely important because without them, you would lose every third bite of an average diet. It would just be completely gone. You wouldn't really have any fresh fruit. Anything that is even slightly dependent on pollinators like the bees would be affected tremendously. And a lot of it we're doing to ourselves. So if we were to just have all organic plants and crops and stuff like that, the pesticides that we put on the plants to kill other insects and other pests and different bugs, insecticides are what are completely destroying the nervous system of bees and really messing with their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to kill bugs, and we're putting it on food that we want to eat, that we need bugs to pollinate and to create more of and to help flourish and thrive. It just doesn't make any sense. Bees are also hurt by our cell towers, which we cannot live without, unfortunately, as a society. I know myself included, I'd freak out if there was no way for me to contact people. The different waves and things that we can't see but that bees are directly affected by, different frequencies and stuff like that, are completely confusing the bees and where they are in the air. They can't figure out where they are and where they need to go. They get very flustered and disoriented. Yeah, basically bees are extremely important. Without them you would have no food and obviously no honey. I know honey isn't a dire thing for everyone, but it is what bees produce, and it is a great alternative to sugar that people should take more advantage of. And I know a lot of the honeys that are out there right now are not real honey from bees. A really good documentary to watch is, I guess it's a documentary series called Rotten, and they kind of explore a different food-related topic every episode. And the very first one is about bees and the black market honey and how beehives are used as a tactic to get infiltrated into different. It's really intense how bees are being treated. I know different crops and industries that literally take bees from all over because their crops can only be produced if bees pollinate them, which are almonds in California and coffee beans in Costa Rica. Very big industries that need bees solely to produce. Bees are often overworked on their normal off season, so that when they're back home on their on season, they're kind of then needed to make honey for themselves, and they can't do that because they've just been working their entire off season or now are tired. I have a little booklet that I designed that will help the average person. Just a few tips that will help you help the bees in your everyday life. Very simple things that anyone can do. You can download this off the website at www.mindthehive.com. There are also seed packets that I designed. These are seeds that, when planted during the specific season, are amazing to help the honeybees. They attract them and they give them the proper products that they need to then bring to the hive and make their honey and their honeycombs and the hive itself. And basically any other information or donations that you want to give, or any other organizations you want to look into, any organic farms near you, any local beehives near you. All of that information will be on the website. I thank you and the bees thank you. Have a wonderful day.